Hello everyone and welcome back to Teach and Wish. Today we are going to focus on one of the most important keys to understanding Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, its subtitle. Before we start, remember to like this video and subscribe to Teach and Wish if you want clear, accessible lessons on English literature, language and culture. Your support helps the channel grow and allows me to create more content. Now, let's begin. The full title of the novel is Frankenstein or the Modern Prometheus. Now, this subtitle is not just an elegant classical reference. It is not there to make the novel sound more intellectual. It tells us how to read the whole story. Mary Shelley is asking us to compare Victor Frankenstein with Prometheus, the ancient titan who stole fire from the gods and gave it to humanity. But she is also asking a deeper question. What happens when human beings acquire powers they are not morally ready to control? First, who is Prometheus? Let us begin with the myth. In Greek mythology, Prometheus is the titan who helps humanity by stealing fire from the gods. Fire is not simply a physical element, it is a symbol. It means knowledge, technique, civilization, and the possibility for human beings to move beyond a primitive condition and begin to dominate nature. So Prometheus is a heroic figure because he gives humanity the instrument of progress. But he is also a transgressive figure because he violates the divine order. He takes something that belongs to the gods and gives it to human beings. And for this act, he is terribly punished. He is chained to a rock, and every day an eagle devours his liver, which grows back during the night. His punishment is endless. So, from the very beginning, the myth contains a double meaning. Prometheus is a benefactor of humanity, but he is also the one who crosses a forbidden boundary. He is both hero and rebel, both creator and criminal. And then, why is Victor Frankenstein a modern Prometheus? Mary Shelley takes this ancient myth and moves it into the modern world. Victor Frankenstein does not steal fire from the gods. It does something even more radical. He tries to steal the secret of life, the spark of life. He wants to understand the deepest mechanism of nature. He wants to overcome death, to become the creator of a new living being. In this sense, Victor is the modern Prometheus because he challenges the ultimate limit, the boundary between life and death. But there is a crucial difference. Prometheus acts for humanity. His gift is meant to help human beings. Victor instead acts mainly out of ambition, intellectual pride, desire for personal glory. And he dreams of being admired as a great discoverer. almost as a father of a new species. This is why his scientific project is morally dangerous from the start. The problem is not simply that Victor knows too much. The problem is that he does not ask himself what kind of responsibility comes with knowledge. One of the most powerful ideas in Frankenstein is that creation and destruction are inseparable. Victor creates life, and this sounds like a triumph. It seems to be the greatest victory of science, the defeat of death itself. But the moment the creature opens his eyes, Victor is horrified. He runs away, rejects the being he has created. He refuses to guide him, to educate him, love him, or even to recognize him. This is the real moral failure of Victor Frankenstein. The tragedy does not begin because the creature is evil. It begins because Victor abandons him. The creature becomes violent after being rejected, isolated, and deprived of affection. So Mary Shelley is not simply warning us against science, she is warning us against the creation without responsibility. A discovery is not neutral when it produces suffering, dependence, and consequences. To create something means to be accountable for it. So let's move to fire, from fire to electricity. And this is another fascinating point. In the ancient myth, Prometheus steals fire. In the modern world, the equivalent is electricity. In the early 19th century, electricity was surrounded by mystery and excitement, with galvanism suggesting that electricity impulses could make dead bodies move. It was invisible, powerful, and capable of animating matter. So in Frankenstein, electricity becomes the modern version of Prometheus's fire. It is the new divine spark. Fire belonged to myth, electricity belongs to science. But the symbolic meaning is similar. Both fire and electricity represent the human desire to master nature. They both illuminate and transform the world. Both can destroy, and this ambivalence at the heart of the novel is that knowledge can liberate humanity, but it can also become catastrophic if it is separated from ethic. And finally, Victor's punishment. Prometheus is punished by Zeus. His punishment is physical, external, divine, while Frankenstein's is different. No god chains him to a rock. No eagle devours his body. His punishment comes from within and from the consequences of his own actions. He is punished by guilt, remorse, fear, loneliness, and loss, and disgust also. Everyone he loves is gradually destroyed by the chain of events that he himself has set in motion. This is a very modern idea. In the modern world, Mary Shelley suggests, punishment does not necessarily come from the gods. It comes from responsibility ignored. It comes from actions that cannot be undone. from the fact that human beings may create forces that escape their control. Victor is therefore chained, but not to a rock. He is chained to his own creation. Bye for now and see you next time.